All right, Shalom, Shalom. We are the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures, and salutations to Yakim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And basically, this is just on my spirit this morning to go into prophecy, because the things that we're seeing happen across the world and things that are taking place are part of the prophecies and the fulfillment and some of the tokens that Yahushua left us, all right, to perceive through the spirit. All right, so this is 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, in the 1st verse. It says, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself." And how are we doing that? By these scriptures. All right, we're filtering this reality through the scriptures and through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the spirit of prophecy. It speaks of in Revelation, in I believe it's Revelation. Let me get it. Bear with me 1 second. This is Revelations 19 and 10. Actually, I'm going to start at 9. It says, "And he saith unto me, Right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage of the supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, These are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy, which us of Great Millstone have." This is how we're able to tell you people and filter this reality through the scriptures, because we have the spirit of prophecy, the spirit and testimony of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, this is set back in 2nd Ezra 9. It says, and that's how we're also able to measure the time, as it according to this verse. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And that's what we're seeing. So now the Lord, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh, all right, which means he exists, all right, he's about to visit the world. All right, it tells you in the scriptures that the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, Babylon the Great, which people call America. This is Babylon the Great because it's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right, and the rulers of this society are the Edomites, and that's synonymous with Babylon in what is it, Psalms 137 and 7. All right,
7, 8, and 9, yeah.
Con, you know, so we're living in Babylon the Great, and we're living in the times where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus is about to visit the earth. Why? To render recompense to the people that touched the apple of the eye. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the children of Israel, spoken of all throughout the scriptures that this book is about. Okay, it says, "Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes," and we've been seeing constant earthquakes over the past 10 years. They've been spiking at all types of levels. All right, thousands upon thousands of earthquakes a year, and these are the signs and the tokens that we were supposed to use to measure the times diligently. All right, with that spirit of prophecy that we've been given, that's spoken of in Revelation. So the earthquakes have been happening. It says, "And uproars of the people in the world." Now we're seeing a more increase of the uproars. Now we're seeing Venezuela. What is it? What happened there? Venezuela. The U.S. already admitted that they were behind shutting down all their power in the country.
Yeah, sabotaging the electrical grid.
Exactly. So that's an uproar. These people, and then you still have the yellow vest going on in France. That's increasing in violence. So these are the uproars of the people, and they're just going to increase, just like Yahushua said in the last days when he told the disciples, all right, when they asked him, when shall the kingdom be, and he told them the signs of the times. You see? You got something?
Yeah, this is Isaiah.
Oh, let me grab it for you.
55 verse 11, Slakia.
Isaiah
55.
Isaiah 55 and 11.
Yeah. Because you're saying, we got to filter everything through these scriptures. Why is that? Because these words here are faithful and true, man. All right, there's Isaiah 55 and 11. "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's why we filter everything through these scriptures, man, because the 1611 King James version of the Holy Bible, all right, tells the history of the world, the past, the present, and yes, the future. This is the only book on earth with prophecy. All right. So where else are we supposed to look, man? This is all we need right here is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. This is the word. You know, Yahweh Shai is the word. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And he's not a man that should lie, right? So all these things that were written aforetime, they're going to come to pass. Many of them have already come to pass. Many prophecies are going on right now before our eyes.
Yep.
And then there's some to come still. You know,
That's
like
right.
the salvation of the elect. All right?
That's right.
It's gonna. There's a beautiful time to be alive, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna watch it, you know, play out through these scriptures, man. Because we already know what's to come ahead. We know Esau's gonna roll on us. All right? We know he's gonna bring great wrath upon us because the scripture says so. And we know his characteristics because the scripture says so, man. We know who the wicked is. We know who Esau Edom is. It's the so-called white man today. He is the red Hebrew Edomite spoken of in the Bible. All right?
That's right.
Your everyday Caucasian, Mr. Cave Dweller. All right? That nigga is really Esau Edom. That's who he is, man.
Yep.
The red Hebrew Edomite.
That's right. And then their kingdom, what we're telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is to repent. Because Elder Apostle Rakad just did a lesson on how the prophecies are being shown now. So you niggas don't have no excuse. All right? The people on the comment boards, all right, these Israelites on the comment boards, on Facebook, on social media. It's time to do the work, because if you understand the scriptures and you see, and the Lord gave you the spirit of prophecy, and you waste that, the Lord's gonna call you that what was that slothful servant, that wicked servant that hid his talent under their napkin. This is the time to prophesy. Why? Because we have the understanding and the spirit of prophecy according to Revelation that I just read, man. All right, and we're able to see these signs, man. But nevertheless, I'm going to get the rest of the signs. It says 2 Ezra 9:4. Then shalt thou well understand. So we're well understanding that this is the time to, like you said, this is the time to be alive, man. Yeah. You know, the Lord said, then thou shalt well understand. Now we well understand that this is taking place. We understand that the Lord is coming back. Okay? Why? Because we're seeing the signs of the times, the tokens of the things that he left us, man. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things. He spake of all these things happening from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So this was all planned. The Lord said, I declared to you the beginning, or the end from the beginning. It tells you that in the scriptures. Yeah. Same thing, man. So now we're seeing that this is true. And we have the complete understanding of the times and this reality. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. And we're seeing the signs and the effects of the prophecies written in the scriptures. That's how we know that we're at the times. We're in the times of the return of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, this is 2 Ezra 15:1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. How? Through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, according to Revelation. Because we had that spirit of prophecy. That's why the Lord said, go speak to them. That's why you see the Israelites on the highways and byways. All right, the white man's scared, man. The self-proclaimed white man, the Edomite. He's scared because this prophecy, even this in itself, is taking place. You see? 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, these prophecies all throughout. For they are faithful and true. So this is why we're out on the highways and byways, because now we well understand that these prophecies are faithful and true. All right, which means that, like the brother said, the salvation, the wrath of Esau is going to come down. All this is going to happen, man. It's going to take place in this reality because it was planned from the beginning. You see? You got something?
I'm looking for that.
Okay, I got one more. This is Matthews. This is Matthews 24 and Matthews 24:1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming? What shall be the signs of thy coming, man? Perfectly right there, man. We understand the signs of the times, and we understand the Lord's coming, man. All right. It says, and the end of the world. So that's also, synonymous with Yahushua's return. The end of the world. Now we know we're in those times of this, the end of this reality. Verse 3 it says, verse 4 it says, and Yahushua answered them and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars. What are we hearing of? Russia, Venezuela. We're hearing of all these wars. So now we're picturing it. We're getting a picture of it. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's a reiteration of 2 Esdras 9. All right, so now we're truly seeing this take place. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So these people are about to start suffering, man. They're about to experience something they've never experienced before, man. All right, the love of many is waxing colder and colder. These people are losing their jobs. This is the end. The Lord is about to visit this place, man, and we've been given the understanding through the spirit of prophecy. All right, it says, I'm gonna jump down. Verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So now that's the times that we're approaching, man. All right, the mark of the beast has been shown, and they're gonna start pushing that. This year they're gonna start pushing that more and more. That chip's gonna come out, man. Why? Because that's gonna become the new currency. Why? Because this place is going into the time of war. All right, Trump's backed up on the wall, man. He did. This place is, like and the spirit told me the other day, this place is becoming isolated. Like what is it? It says in all the nations shall hate thee. So this is going to become an isolated nation, man. All right. Nobody's gonna mess with this country anymore. That's what's eventually gonna play out, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that. You see? You got something?
Oh no, continue. I'll bring it back around.
Khan. This is Matthew's, or this is Luke's Salakia. This is Mark 23, or Mark, I think it's 13. Let's see here. Baba Salakia. Let's see here. This is Luke 21. Luke 21:8. And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and the time draweth near. A better understanding of it, man, because all the prophets were with the Lord. All the 12 were with the Lord. Go ye not therefore after them, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. It says, nation shall rise against nation. So the Lord reiterated this, and this is coming from another disciple, from one of the 12. But it says, but before all these they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into the prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. The testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. So we are in the times of the end. Okay? Verse 23, I'm going to skip down. It says, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. So now that's going into the times of Jacob's trouble, and all hell breaking loose out here, man. You see?
Oh, grab it. 30 and 7, right? Jeremiah 30, I think, and 7.
Con.
Yeah, because right now, man, we're approaching the times that no one has ever seen before. It's never been reported in history, the great wrath that's coming. All right, like the brother brought out, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yep.
Man, people you know, you grew up with, that you so-called love, are going to turn against you. All right, they're going to kill you, your family. All right, your children. They're not going to regard the youth or the old. They don't give a shit. That there's going to be a lack of bread like no other, man. All right, and then when that bread is entirely gone, after they raid everybody, then they're going to start getting down and eating people. You know, cannibalism.
Yeah.
All right, because that's in the scriptures too.
Yep.
All right, and people are not gonna know what to do, man.
It's gonna be all hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, ye men of the Lord, get built up right now in the spirit, man. All right, because Isaiah 4:1 is also to come. Well, 7 women will take hold of one man, but you know what? Not all those women are going to be righteous, man. So you got to be in the right mind, because a lot of these women are going to be stumbling blocks when Isaiah 4:1 come. All right, that's going to take effect as well. Okay, she could be beautiful, bad as hell, but she's a damn demon, man, and the Spirit's going to reveal it to you, unless you get carnal and get blinded by it. You know what I'm saying? By her beauty. Mm-hmm. Fuck that noise, man.
Yeah, that's all. It's all prophecy.
Yeah, it's all through the scriptures, man. But you're not gonna know unless you start, reading the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
I mean, he starts supping with you.
That's right.
He starts putting you through crooked ways and testing you. This way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that all comes with time. Right now, when you have all this leisure time, you should be getting into the scriptures, man. All right. And growing. And once you're built up, come out and warn your brethren. You know what I'm saying?
With the spirit of prophecy.
Exactly.
This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right. You notice that Jacob, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, what is it, John 17:9? I pray for them, I pray not for the world. It's the elect. The elect is going to be saved out of that noise, man. All right, because 2/3 of our own people are prophesied to perish on this side. They were born to be destructed, okay? Destroyed, basically. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and you confusion of faces that are around the globe that go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. 2/3 of you are going to be destroyed, man.
Yep.
All right? So, man, you better find the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and do what was commanded of you. Commanded of all of us, all right? And do the right thing.
Con.
Go ahead.
Want me to keep going?
No, that was it.
Oh, con. Well, Lord willing, Lord willing, that was edifying. This is the spirit of prophecy that we have, and we're in the time of the tokens showing of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's beautiful, man. So with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Also, salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abad Babal.
Shalom, Abad Babal.
Shalom.